about Suge and what Suge used to tell me when I was young. I coached Suge's whole family in Compton College. One of his kids, Thomas Perez, if you look it up, you'll find out it's true. I coached Thomas Perez, big-time running back, out of Linwood High School, went to Compton College, played for me, went on and played for my best friend, Darian Hagan, at Colorado. I believe Matt might have been playing at that time. That's how old I feel. Anyway, Thomas Perez was big time. He went there and had a Black American Express that Suge gave him. So he's at Colorado basically living in the NIL era of what we call NIL now. He was living with the Black American Express card. I mean, he had no limit. He could buy whatever he wanted. And he was so enabled from Compton because of Suge. So I talked to Suge about it, and I said, hey, dog, this motherfucker's up there not hungry. He played 1 year, and that was it because he never got through. He thought he was the guy, which we see now a lot of, I believe. But Suge used to tell me shit like this all the time. Like him and some boys that I know that were Compton sheriffs. That's hold on, I'm not going to break in. So he used to say that Homeland Security raid wasn't for this. Damn, I didn't even know he said this, but I said this on this show.
I sent it to you, I think, yesterday. You probably didn't read it, though. I was like, damn. I was like, he said the same shit you said.
Damn. Wayne in from prison on the federal raids and is offering some anonymous advice to bad boy.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation. First, I'd like to pray for his family. For his sons, you know, his kids, basically. That's never a good sign for nobody to cheer about when it comes to kids. Young men being handcuffed. It's a bad day for hip-hop, for the culture, for black people. Because when one look bad, look bad. Because that's definitely not nothing to cheer about. But I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, you know they're going to get you if they can. It's a little crazy how
they're going to get us for the song, but
was it a little secret room y'all be in? Tell more. Like, why do you supposed to be saying, like,
because I think they don't want to get into harm's way either. Like the government, the men in black, we can call them, the black suit wearing cats, right?
Cube been saying said shit for years without saying it, and I'm like, no, fuck.
I don't believe they want to. Let me ask you. You got millions of dollars. You have hundreds of millions of dollars in a lot of these cats' cases. You live a glamorous life for the most part that you can. You've earned the right to do it. You've got it. Would you want to have to look over your shoulder every day living that life, even though you know the shit? I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna say,
why, but why bring it up at all then? Like, don't be lukewarm.
Say enough to come after him. He knows what he can and can't say. That if he says certain things, maybe they'll come after him. If he says just enough, maybe he's hoping that people like us or whoever grabs onto it and dives into it and does a thing where too many people talk about it and you can't really. There's not enough feds.
That's still a risk. That's still a risk. Even you kind of giving people a little bit. So that's what I'm saying. If you're scared of that, then don't
maybe just people are tired of it too. Maybe people are just like, fuck it. This has been happening, dog. I'm tired of doing it. I'm tired of doing it. I gotta get your take on this. It's for the culture, I guess.
This shit crazy. Suge locked. Hold on real quick. Suge is locked up right now. Diddy about to get locked up. The two biggest fucking music management companies, whatever you want to call it, in the culture and hip hop, you know, who had beef, both fucking dealing with the feds. It's just like, damn.
But I was told by Suge and folks that Puffy directly is involved in having Pac and Biggie offed.
Let me ask you this: is I don't know, so I'm just asking of it. Can we trust Suge though? Like, can we trust his word?
Remember, D. Jones asked that. Dog, see, your motherfucker must not be from the hood.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard some other stories about Suge too from West Coast people, so I don't know what's true. I'm not from here, so all I'm doing is asking questions.
It's not even about being from here, though. Cats, if you're from the hood, the streets talk.
Yeah, for sure.
The streets talk. Yeah, go find the streets that's talking that said something Suge's lied about. I'll wait.
Right.
Show me what the streets have said that Suge has not been right about. And I'll wait, like y'all say. Because that's what happens. The streets talk, D. Jones. If Suge's going to say it, it's because everyone already knows it or it's coming out. He hasn't said one thing yet that has been, oh, he's capped.
But hold on, Suge is also, I've seen old videos of him like giving out, whether, I don't know if he's joking or not, but he's giving out like hints that Tupac's still alive and shit. Like he said multiple times.
A lot of those were fake things, though. A lot of those were fake things that he never even said. The real thing was, I know what's going on, and he did not get killed the way you all think. That is what he also alluded to for years, because I believe he knew. I don't believe he was there. See, first of all, Smitty, it came out that Suge killed him and set it up.
Because Suge was next to him. Suge got hit.
Original thing.
Yeah.
And everyone that knows Suge and shit is like, he ain't letting bullets cross his face.
Right.
To kill another dude in his car.
Right. That's bad business.
That ain't happening. That's just not. You trust a hood cat to pull the trigger, homie?
Right.
Let's keep it 100.
But I ain't gonna lie. I thought it came out that some gang members did it because Pac had just stumped dude out and they came back and got him. That makes the most sense to me. Common sense.
That was all set up. If you look into the whole story, if you knew the whole story about everybody that was involved in that, it started off with a buddy of mine named Cordell. I'm not going to bring him up. He was LA or Compton sheriff.
Right, this
thing runs super, super deep into a whole Compton sheriff kind of a squadron that was paid off by Suge and some folks for some protection in Compton and Linwood. That whole thing escalated into more of a death row versus the world thing. He got out to where Snoop couldn't even come to Ludus Park no more because Snoop's bodyguard was my boy who was a Ludus Park blood. He was assigned to Snoop by Suge, who was under death row at the time. Snoop would come to Ludus, cousin and shit. Oh, cuz, like Snoop's just a clown. He's not a gangster, but he's a clown. He's going to be him. That's his thing. Cuz. And my homie came over to him, my boy Big Ed, who just passed away, rest in peace. We were all at the park hooping, and Snoop rolls up in a bulletproof Hummer. That's why you heard some songs being rapped about Snoop in a bulletproof Hummer. Cat's like, homie, you say cuz again up here. I gotta leave and go over here. This is his bodyguard telling him. Snoop's bodyguard was a blood that Suge had given him from death row.
So that's all Suge hung with was,
that's where he's from.
Yes,
so,
he's from. Right.
So what I'm saying is, like, people don't know that this thing was already. Remember, Suge was a fucking smart human being. Suge is a JUCO product. Went to El Camino JUCO, by the way.
Went NFL for a little bit, I think.
Yeah. But he went to UNLV with Randall Cunningham, Keynan McCardell, the Maloof brothers. Remember these two names, the Maloofs, who own the Sacramento Kings, who own the Palms hotels and casinos in Las Vegas. Those two and Suge became very, very tight. It's not ironic that Suge just come into some money. You guys don't know what you don't know.
Suge was a smart businessman. He just used some street tactics within it as well that I think
what was Suge first? Do you know what Suge started out as?
Security, right? Bodyguard, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Security, but fucking he was working on an engineering degree. The motherfucker's not just some dumbass cat from the hood, homie. Y'all just don't know what you don't know. He was protecting Dr. Dre at one point in his career before he became the mogul y'all know him as. Like, people don't know shit. You just all see media. Like, you don't know. Not you, but I'm just saying, people like really think this motherfucker just came out of nowhere and just from Compton and came out of nowhere. This motherfucker had a lot of different careers early on in life, and he went through the struggles from the JUCO era, went to El Camino, goes to UNLV, plays with a bunch of dudes that had a lot of money later in life, during the Tarkanian and the fucking Running Rebels era, was around Vegas when it was Vegas. And not to mention, the mob was there still heavy, and he got tied into a lot of different folks, and he started to what do you call it now? Socialize, and he took
whatever. Yeah.
Network. He networked, and he fucking networked the right way, and he became a $100 millionaire really, really quick. He had at the time, the biggest rappers in the business.
Yeah.
And the cool part is, if you talk to Snoop or Suge or any of them, they were all cool as fuck with Biggie. And they all tell me that Biggie and Pac were like best friends, and they all wanted to end up being together. Snoop, Biggie, Corrupt, Daz, the East Siders.
Yeah, everybody.
With Pac. They all wanted to do their own thing. And then they wanted to grab they wanted to grab Razkaz, Saphir. If you guys don't know who Saphir is, Razkaz, Saphir, and another and Cannabis were like three free-flowing freaks, like some of the coldest freestyle rappers there was in the business at the time, right? Razkaz, if you ever go listen to his album, one of my favorites ever. Saphir and Cannabis all had, at that time, they were going to make an album called The Four Horsemen. It was going to be Exhibit, Saphir, Razkaz, and Cannabis. It was going to be called The Four Horsemen. Some people may know this if they were old school, but nobody knew because it never got out. All produced by Dre. It was going to be the coldest West Coast album of all time. It never came through because Suge put a niche on it and put a foot on it because of some shit that happened in the street. And then Biggie, Pac, and others were going to be cameos on the album. And that was going to be the first album that started the revolution to bring all those cats together, with Dre doing everything, added with a little bit of DJ Quick. Is why if you watch Straight Outta Compton, you see the DJ Quick at the end of the show comes in and Suge kind of beats his ass. They say that they beat his ass, get him out of there, because that was the beef, that DJ Quick was going to come with Dre to beat Dre's like right-hand man, because Quick is no joke with the beats either.
Yeah.
But Quick was like, I ain't going to be the second-hand man to Dre. I want to do my own Dre. I want to be my Dre. I'm Dre too. You know, I got better flows than Dre as a rapper, but I'm as cold as a beat maker as him.
Right.
So kudos to Quick sticking with his guns and going to do it. But he took an ass whipping, I know for a fact, that night. And Quick's not a gangster. Quick is not. He's not. So that was this revolution that was about to happen that no one really fucking knows. Like, this was going to be Quick, Dre, Snoop, Pac, Biggie, Cannabis, Saphir, Razkaz. Dog, you're about to have the coldest shit ever. Suge was about to have that shit locked down. And
it got messed up when Pac got shot and Pac got paranoid outside of Biggie's studio or whatever.
That started it, and then the whole Puff Daddy shit outside of 93.5 or whatever in New York. The whole thing, Bad Boy came out, and some cats, they shot Pac going up, and then they shot they shot another cat from the cat from the other crew, the Pac's crew, the what's the cat's name? The loony, I mean, not the loony, the fuck. Pac had a crew.
Oh, his group. Yeah. The young cats that was
yeah, fuck.
I'm on a brain for it right now. I know you're talking about though.
God
but
damn.
Yeah. So that's what happened.
No, Mo. What's the cats?
The Outlaws?
Outlaws, yeah.
Yeah.
They shot one of the Outlaws, and then a bunch of shit cracked off. And then Pac and Snoop became tight. They started to get the Compton Long Beach thing going. And then it became another thing. And then Snoop, this how cold. This is how much shit I know about this stuff. Snoop got out and went with Master P for a reason too, because that was his protection during this time.
And it's crazy because Master P, they don't get a lot of respect. Master P didn't fucking play either. Master P said he went to Suge while Suge was in jail to buy out Snoop Dogg from the contract.
I see. That's what I'm saying. I know all this shit, but I'm saying Snoop left to go there for protection in the street. It wasn't about no other shit. And that was, no offense, that he had that one banger. That album was fucking garbage. A lot of people down south may like it. I thought it was horrible because
it's a real particular area thing. Yeah,
it was a wrong mix.
Down south loved it though. Yeah.
Down south loved it. It was the beat. And then Snoop had that
Snoop talks about how much money though Master P and them boys had at the time though. I seen an interview. Like he said Master P showed me fucking love, put money in my pocket, crib.
Master P was in Long Beach.
He moved to Cali, I know. Yeah, he's out the trunk. I know all that shit.
But his son went to Verbum Day when I was coaching there with Akeem Ayers and Reggie Dunn. 2 NFL players were there, and the Nickerson Garden Cats hopped the gate, came over there, and grabbed this motherfucker for ransom. That's why he got out of there. Mo will tell you, like I was coaching at Verbum Day. I had Reggie Dunn, Akeem. I could write another book. Let's